Welcome class 12th. In this portion of entrepreneurship, as I promised in my previous lecture, we will do a SWOT analysis of a famous brand. Now today we choose the brand Nestle. Now before that, we move further. I hope you revise the previous portion. What is SWOT analysis? Or regarding SWOT analysis, I already posted a case study of Apple as well as Nestle in my Google Classroom channel. I hope you are studying all that. In case you find any problem, please do ask me. In this particular topic, we do the case study, the SWOT analysis of Nestle, and we do the pistol model. The internal and external factors which affects business. In the broader term, we can say that macro and micro environment. So moving further, we will do the SWOT analysis of Nestle. Now what is Nestle? You all know what is Nestle. Nestle is a famous brand. It's one of the most experienced brand in the food and beverage company in the world. It supplies it supplies the goods in more than 150 nations of the world. Can you believe this thing? More than 150 nations. Means उसकी good supply is more than 150 nations in the world. It provides from milk powder to salad to water bottles, chocolates, in many things. It means that it supplies more than 2,000 goods. Means it offers to consumer more than 2,000 goods. So here we are doing the SWOT analysis of Nestle. Nestle, if you see the beginning of Nestle, Nestle started in Switzerland. Basically this company is registered in Switzerland. But it's an MNC, multinational company. It's not only the brand of Switzerland only. It's a brand of multinational company. Now, Nestle is one of the most experienced food and beverage company in the world. We will do a SWOT analysis of this. Now, what is SWOT analysis? S represent for strength, W represent for weaknesses, O for opportunity, T for threats. Now, what are the strength of Nestle? What are the opportunity exists in the market? उसके पास और कौन सी opportunities हैं that can be creates more and more products or services to consumer to satisfy the needs and taste and preference of consumer. And then we do what are the strength opportunities, what are the weaknesses in Nestle, because they are certain, every company has certain weaknesses, and then what are the opportunity lies, and what are the threats. The threats can be, now we are going to learn threats in our next portion, which is called pistol model, macro and macro environments. Now moving on to Nestle. As I told you, Nestle is one of the most experienced food and beverage company in the world. It started in Switzerland. Now they are offering their products in more than 150 nationals. Now what are the strengths? If you see the strength, it's a famous brand and it's come under Fortune 500 company. One book published, it mentioned there is one of the premier brand in more top 500 companies in the world. Now, if you see the brand framework, is strength part. It's offer coffee. Nestle coffee is a very famous brand. It's one of leading company in not only in India but also in the world. Nestle coffee is one of the most famous brand, most drinkable beverages in the whole world. Then it offers salad. You know what's a salad? The baby food, very popular in India and all around the world. And then it's offer Nestle Pure Life, which available in India as well as all parts of the world, is a water bottle. In USA is called Poland Spring. The water bottle in USA is called Poland Spring. In India is called Nestle Pure Life Water. It's a bottled water. Then you offer chocolate, the famous brand like Kit Kat, Oreo, Orion. It's a brand of Kit Kat. It's very popular among children's and even girls also. Then you offer frozen foods. You know that it offers Maggi also, #1 brand in India in terms of the quick food, we say that. Then it also offer Hot Pockets, which is available in all around Europe. Then it also offers milk, Nestle milk. Yeah, these are things which they don't know where the customer lies. Customer को कहाँ और कैसे पकड़ना है, customer की problems क्या है, उसको identify करके they offer their product. So these are things, these are strength. They have broad framework. They offer many things to people. They offer every product which कंज्यूमर वांट्स, जो कंज्यूमर को चाहिए वो सारे प्रोडक्ट इसके पास अवेलेबल हैं. दे आर गोइंग फॉर द सेम. पेट केयर ऑल्सो, यू नो पेट केयर, ठीक है, डॉग फूड, दे आर पिकिंग बिकॉज दे नीड दैट कि कस्टमर ऑल्सो वांट द पेट फूड which is highly famous now. Earlier 20 years back, nobody cared. Pet food is very famous in USA. It's very famous in Europe. But in India, nobody think, ठीक है, जो भी आपके pets हैं उनको कुछ भी खिला दो. But now the things changes. Those who can afford, they are making the food for the affordable people. Those who can afford, they are making the pet food which is highly nutritious. So that's why they are saying they are capitalizing on the part which customer needs. They understand the consumer bond, and according to this, they can make the product. That's what I'm saying. They identify the problem. They are going to react. Their research and development team, which is very important. More than 5,000 people are working in Nestle creative thinking, in research and development. They are going to go innovate. They are looking for the changes. They are making the product according to their needs and tastes. So these are broad framework. They offer more than 2,000 brands, which I mentioned here. Their R&D department, more than 5,000 people are connected. Means daily 5,000 people are working on the part how they offer new products to consumer, how they offer the new brands, how they improve value added in whatever the existing brand they have. These are important part because they are working very, very hard on the part. Now why they are working hard? Not only in order to earn money, because they want to satisfy the needs and tastes of the people, which is very important. So have you understand this thing? Now look for this, what I'm saying. Okay, apart from this thing, they have offer lot many beverages, drinks like Milo, which is very common in India now also, and common in Europe. And they also call Nestle. This is a coffee brand, not Nestle coffee. It's a Nestle. It's a drinkable coffee. It's available all around Europe. Then they offer ice creams. I already told pet care. Now what is this thing? They have more than 2,000 brands. Their R&D departments are working very hard. So these are the things why they have, these are strength of Nestle. ये Nestle की strength है. Because Nestle is capable. They knows how to survive in market. Not only survive in market, to earn money. How they can earn money. Next we are coming forward. I hope this thing strength. You clear that? The strengths are, they have the experience in food and beverages. They are working from last 60 years in food and beverages. They created a famous brand, Nestle created famous brand. Some of the brands are inspired. Some of the brands are very, very popular because if you want to keep Maggi itself is a brand now. हमें खाना भूख लगी है, simple यार मैगी खाते हैं. तो what is Maggi? There are lot many foods are available in the market. There are lot many competitors are there, but still Maggi is number one. Now why? Because they are offering the things which can satisfy the needs and taste of the consumer. Then the broad framework we already discussed. They are offering everything in food and beverages. They are offering everything which can satisfy the taste and needs of consumer. I already told you they come in the pet care also. Their research and development teams are working very hard, and they are offering new products day by day. They are looking for the changes, looking for the preference of customer. Means that they are adding value added. वो हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ ब्रांड में ऐसा इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं so that they can means कॉम्पिटिटर से उनको वो कंडीशन ना मिल पाए. कॉम्पिटिटर से पहले ही they can offer a product, ठीक है, in front of a consumer. Now what is weaknesses? There are lot many weaknesses. You heard about the Maggi crisis. They say in India 2 years back it comes that Maggi में lead है, which is not good for the health. That sometimes this type of problem arises. और इससे क्या हुआ, मैगी की earlier when the Maggi was so hit, इसकी crisis हो गई. तो जो other competitors say they take the advantage of this thing. The Maggi can be offered by the other companies also, but these things can be created. The R&D department works very hard and they come up with the expeditions. They come up with the expeditions. They simply say no. Our research and development teams working very hard on that. There's no lead in it. The laboratories says that there's absolutely fine for the health. Now these are things because they are in adding to satisfy the needs and taste of the consumers. Then we look for the opportunities which are for. What is the opportunities? The opportunity Maggie has the growing market. There's lot many growing market are there. Now what is the growing market? Are just opportunities part. What are the opportunities which Maggie is offering? Now Maggie is offering, there are many opportunities which Maggie is growing. Now in terms of they are very old company, बहुत पुरानी company, but still they are growing. They are offering new public new product to customer. Now they are looking for that business area towards a rural area also. Now they are not saying we are only for the cities. We are offering product only for cities. Maggie is an all over brand. It's not a brand of city only. It's very much interested. They're very much famous in rural area also. So that's what I'm saying. They're growing their business area. They are offering their product at cheaper price to those consumers who cannot afford the costly one. Even you can see the chocolates are coming in 10 rupees also. The Kit Kat is offering in 5 rupees also. Now they want to look for that customer. Means they are offering their product to everyone. They are increasing. Their opportunities are there. The bigger market. India is more than 130 crore peoples. 130 crore. And half of the Indians are, more than half, are living in villages. So they are offering, they are looking for that area also where they can offer their public. So they are increasing their network area. Or their networks, their wholesaler, their intermediaries are very strong on that part. They offer very high ticket packages to their intermediaries, to wholesalers and to retailers. Next part, threats. Okay, what are the threats of it? There are not many companies, because you know that Maggie is a very important brand, a very highly famous brand. So not many companies are coming to offer that type of food, that type of drinks, that type of pet cares, that type of water bottles, so that they can decrease the market share of Nestle. So these are the threats. Now threats are very good. The threats are often to be happen. Why threats? Because threats makes the competition, makes the company in a better way. They have to look for the vibrant direction, diversified direction. If the competition is not there, it creates monopoly. So Maggie knows that, Nestle knows that. They have the high tough competition, neck to neck competition between other companies. But their R&D department team is working very hard. They are looking for the market area. They are looking for the needs and taste of consumer. They are looking for the salary income group. What type of people, in what particular area, what people needs. You know that coffee is very famous in South. Okay, coffee is generally very famous in South. Tea is very famous in the northern part. The Nestle is coming with the tea also. When I'm not sure of this thing, but I heard the R&D department looking for the iced tea also. They're looking for the tea. And then looking for they are making their brand popular in northern India side also. So these are things. The R&D department works very hard on their part. So these are the things which can make a Nestle a famous brand in the world. I hope this is clear. Whatever things are posted in my Google account, just read that. I also put the SWOT analysis of Apple also. In case you have any query, please do ask me. Now we move forward to pistol model. Now what is, moving on to economical factors. Now we are studying about the economical factors, how economical factors affects the business. Okay, how the economical factors play a vital role in entrepreneurship. Now what's environmental factor? Environmental factors are those factors refer to the various forces within which various small, medium and large enterprises operates. These factors influence upon each other and do not operate in isolation. Mean they are, because these are the key factors. ये सारे बहुत important factors हैं. तो business कभी isolation में काम नहीं करता. Whether it's a small industry, whether it's a large industry, whether it's a medium industry, these forces, these environmental forces, which we going to learn now, ठीक है, plays a very important role. So note down what is environmental factor. I'm writing your definition. I'm dictating a definition. Environmental factors are those factors refers to various forces within which various small, medium and large enterprises operate. They operate. How they operate? इस फैक्टर में जहाँ पर छोटी बड़ी बीची सारी कंपनियां ऑपरेट करती हैं. These factors influence upon each other and do not operate in isolation. Or the environmental factor can be classified in two parts, internal and external. There are two factors which are internal and external. These are part of external only. Two factors will have internal and external. Now what is internal factors? If we study about the internal factors, internal factors. Now what are the internal factors? Now you know the internal factors, it generally consists of those elements that exist within or inside the organization. That exists within or inside the organization. The organization means जो कंपनी की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर ही होती हैं, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू से द इंटरनल फैक्टर्स लाइक फिजिकल रिसोर्सेस, okay, the financial resources, the technology, goodwill, corporate culture, these are the internal factors which occur within inside a company. Means किसी भी कंपनी को मूव करने के लिए और how the companies कि क्या environmental factor है, that depends upon two forces, internal and external. I'm talking about the internal first. Means those जो कंपनी के अंदर ही होती हैं. What are the internal factors? The note down. Internal elements generally consist of those elements that exist within or inside the organization. Is it clear? Within or inside the organization. Like company have what type of physical resources company है. कंपनी का कितना एरिया है, कंपनी का कितना लैंड है, कंपनी कितनी बड़ी कंपनी है, कंपनी क्या प्रोड्यूस कर रही है. These are what is the physical resources company is having. कंपनी पे कितना HR है, कंपनी के पास जो वर्कर्स हैं वो किस लेवल के हैं, कितने क्वालिफाइड है, कितने स्किल्ड है, हाउ मेनी आर अनस्किल्ड. These are part of internal factors. Then कंपनी की फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन क्या है, for last 5 years, 6 years, 10 years से कंपनी कितना प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रही है, मार्केट कैपिटलाइजेशन कितना है. These are coming with or how much company is earning profit, what company is offering to their society, what company is offering to the customers. These are the financial thing, because if company is able to satisfy needs and tastes of consumer, then only company is earning money. Then what type of technology company is using, how many workers are engaged with that, how many workers are skilled, what is company reputation in the market, what is company goodwill in the market, क्या company easily अपना सामान बेच पाती है, company is known in the market. And then what is the corporate culture, company का corporate culture क्या है. The maximum people, the maximum employees, those who working in the organization are satisfied. It's the maximum, a simple rule of business. If the employees are satisfied, then only they can work in a better way. If they work in a better way, they can make that type of goods which can satisfy the needs and tastes of consumer. Then only company become popular. First criteria of business is to improve its internal organization. If the companies improve their internal organization, then only company can offer the better product or services towards the consumer. This is a very important part. There are a lot of examples are there. Tata in TCS, if you say the employees level in TCS, they are very satisfied. That's why TCS is one of the famous brand. If you see the corporate culture in TCS, I heard that their R&D department, they are working very hard for the TCS. The TCS employee working very hard. Why? Because Tata, they know how to satisfy their employees first, because employees are one of the most important assets. Next is external factors. These are the internal factors. I hope they are physical resources company is having, okay, financial, technological resources, goodwill of the company. What is the company? Corporate culture is a part of internal. What is external? External are those factors which can exert pressure on the firm from outside. These help to identify opportunities and threats present in the environment. I repeat, note down please. We are talking about the environment, external factors. Now what are external factors? External factors होते क्या? Those factors, note down, those factors which can exert pressure on the firm from outside, जो बाहर से pressure exert करते हैं. These factors help to identify opportunities and threats present in the environment. ये बताते हैं कि भाई मार्केट में कहाँ कितनी opportunities हैं और क्या threats हैं. These are of two types, macro and micro. These are two types, micro and macro. Micro is a smaller term, macro is a wider. So these are external factors are divided in two parts, micro and macro. Understand term, micro and macro. Now, have you seen diagram? There are two factors which can describe the external things, external pressure. What is micro? Have you seen the diagram? Macro includes suppliers, customers, intermediaries, we call wholesale retailers, competitors, those who are dealing in the same world, and general public. And macro is defined by piston model, where P represents for political, E for economic, S for social, T for technological, E for ecological, and L for legal. Now what are these? We're going to explain this. What are these factors? What is macro? Macro, the first say, these are supply are the external force. Those who supply raw material or those supply unfinished good to the company to make it the finished goods. The suppliers provide necessary resources are obtained from, because the necessary resources we need to obtain from supplier and vendor. The relation between with us, the relation between company and supplier should be good. The relation between vendor and supplier should be good. It's because suppose demand occurs and we need to produce goods, we need a raw material at this certain time. There is a supplier who provides a raw material. Supply in some case, if supply is not satisfied, suppose हमने इसको timely पैसे नहीं दिए, we purchase goods on credit from suppliers, हमने timely इसको पैसे नहीं दिया, then of course he look for some other vendor, he look for some other person. You understand this thing? These are things because supplier relation with supplier and vendor is very important. The first is suppliers, because we purchase goods, we need a raw material to purchase goods, we need a supplier what the same. It's the same thing. From supplier selling goods, so we need to satisfy our supplier, timely payment, good harmony relation with them is a very important part. Next we come customers. Customer is the king in the market. You all know that. Customer is the king. Ultimately, the company work very hard to satisfy the needs and tastes of preferences of the customer. So what is customer? The most influential force which rules the market is customer. Note down what you want to note down. Customer is the most influential force which rules the market is customer. Customer needs, wants have to be understand. The company should need to be understand what customer wants, what type of value things he want, what changes he want in the world, at what price. And should be we need to produce all these things in order to satisfy the consumer, because customers have power to give the mouth publicity. He is a person to attract money. When he give the mouth publicity to the company, yeah, this product is damn good, I'm totally satisfied with that. It's happened with the mostly not with the FMCG, but generally it happen with the FMCG also, but generally those goods which are higher cost, like TV, refrigerators, electronic appliances, ACs. The particular person say mobiles. Yeah, this particular mobile company is very good. I'm totally satisfied with Xiaomi. I'm totally satisfied with Apple. I'm totally satisfied with Oppo. So this is mouth publicity. That creates a brand name. The customer is the king. Customer is the most important part which can influence. Then we require after selling proper intermediaries. Now what are intermediaries? We call it in different terms. The segment in the market. The segmentation. Because these are the things every company cannot offer local everywhere. Their things are there. Company need to satisfy geographic and demographic. Geography means area wise. Demography means customer wise. We have a different type of customers, male, female, kids, बड़े, छोटे, बुजुर्ग, गांव में रहने वाले, शहर में रहने वाले. So these are demographic. So we need to satisfy according to needs and taste and preference of the people. This is an important part. This coming competitors. So why intermediaries require wholesaler, retailer, transporters, warehouse, financial institutions, and promoting agencies all facilitate. They all facilitate flow of goods and services between the business and the final market. Now, firm cannot survive by them. No firm cannot survive. If there are no intermediaries, very difficult for the firm to survive. It's very difficult. You can use the online market, but for servicing, that Xiaomi use Flipkart and Amazon for the they are removing the intermediaries. They direct selling goods, those who are using the e-commerce business, from Flipkart and Amazon. The Xiaomi is using board, but they need that to repair the goods, to satisfy the consumers. They need to open their factory in India. They need to open a service center in India. Then only they can satisfy the consumers. So these are intermediaries. The intermediaries are very important for every type of business, whether it's the FMCG, fast moving consumer goods like soap, grocery products, like heavy products like refrigerator, TV. We require intermediaries because these are the person who help, which they facilitate all flow of goods. I hope you understand. Write down if you don't know what are intermediaries: wholesalers, retailers, transporters, warehouse, financial institutions, those who provide loan to us, banks, and promoting agency, those who promote our company, advertising agency. They all facilitate flow of goods and services between in the business and its final market. The firm cannot survive well then. No firm cannot survive. No firm can survive without intermediaries. Suppose the wholesaler is not there. How can he take it require? Suppose the warehouse is not there, where we store the goods. So these are one of the most important factors you require. Then next come competitors. Next come who is competitors? Competitor is a person, those who dealing in the same product, जो same business में deal कर रहा है. The competition is very necessary. Competitor होना बहुत जरूरी है. Why? Now because if the competitor in any business, if the competitor is there, that's good for consumer also and the good for the company. Because always remain a threat. You have neck to neck fight competition between them. Then only you can increase the value of your company. Then only you can increase the quality of your product in your company. Then only you can add it, value added in your product. Because you know that अगर आप market में survive करना है, तो you have to offer the better goods. Then your competitor is offering. Then only you can satisfy the consumers. Is this clear? The competitor. These are such factors in the macro environment that provide similar offering to the competitive business. Now, we have to look for the edge to overcome than our competitors. Because simple say, we need to find the edge because if we want to satisfy the consumer, अगर हमें किसी customer को satisfy करना है, तो हमें अपने competitor से better product, better offering देनी पड़ेगी. I hope this clear. Next comes general public. Now, important part. Now, general company, public. Even how we satisfy general public contains all the terms. General public means everything. Desh ki anta. Now, general public is very important to satisfy general public. What company is offering to public? How they are providing their services? Kitni employment opportunities company दे रही है? Kitni extra work company दे रही है? Lot many companies आपने देखा होगा. There are lot many companies are there. Those who offering, like Wipro is opening schools, Infosys, they are opening, they are serving their society. Even Tata, you just recently heard that donated 150 crore rupees to the COVID-19. Now these are the things. These are things. At that situation, the people looking towards the company, looking towards the bigger companies, how they satisfy general public. Even Reliance Industries says that they can offer free masks and their hospitals are ready for the COVID-19 patients at free of cost. So these are things the company is offering. These are the benefits they provide to general public. This part is clear. Next come the macro environment. Now moving forward to the macro environment part. What is the macro environment? Now as per the diagram which is shown, I hope you can able to see it. The different models are there, which we call pistol model. I hope you can able to see that pistol model. Okay, what is telling about? There are different factors. Political. The first one is political, economic, social, cultural, cultural factors. The first one is political factor. Second one is economic factor. Third one is social and cultural factor. This one is technological factor, ecological factor, and legal factor. So we call it pistol model. If you see P for political, E for economic, S for social and cultural factor, T for technological, E for ecological, L for legal factors. So we call it pistol model. Okay, the legal factors. Now, if you understand what is political factor, you know that political means it includes political unrest. The political factors are very important for the business. For for the macro environment, because the working of a company is totally dependent on this model also. Internal factors, of course, the internal factors play an important role, but the external factors for the long term, the external factors, those who work actually. The political means कोई भी company अगर किसी country में set up their plant, ठीक है, if the company want to set up their plant in a new company, they always look for the political setup first. कि भाई it means political unrest तो नहीं है, government stable है, terrorism factor तो नहीं है. These are important points because company can move to that part only when company see the security. Why the lot many companies are not in Jammu and Kashmir, because the Kashmir is suffered by terrorism, or we guys is political unrest. Now why there are lot many no companies are ready to open their plant in Kashmir? We are very positive, hopefully now under the leadership of Modi government it can be. But we are thinking of the part. Why? Because Kashmir is affected by terrorism. Have you heard about 10 years back why Tata shifted his plant from Singur to Gujarat? Now why? Now why this? Because they are not satisfied with their policies which is made by the West Bengal government. So they shifted Tata entire nano plant. They shifted from West Bengal, from Singur to Gujarat. Now these are things, these are political factors. The other part of political factors is include taxation. What is the exchange rate? What is the oil prices? What is GST? What is the criteria about GST? What is the inflation? What is the foreign trade regulation? These are the factors which affect the political scenario. I hope this is clear. Government stability very important. If the government is stable, then only the company feel that they feel trust. They feel that now government is stable. They can take the decision in favor of the businesses. Then the economic factors again is related to political factor only. What is the interest rate offered by the government? If government will charge high interests, high taxes, then no company want to survive. They say that हमें कुछ बच ही नहीं रहा है. ठीक है, give us some rebate, give us some discount to us, give us a time that we can survive in the market. What is the inflation rate going in the country? What is the business cycle? How early they can, how many types of customer there, how early company can retain their money, can earn money. What is the employment circle? Now you know that there are lot many companies are working in China, because in China the high employment is here. So companies can get labor at a cheaper rate. Same as India also. But lot many companies are working in China. Why? Because we feel that the government of China, in spite of they are very they're communist, they are very communist country, socialistic country. They are offering lot many services to the businesses. They are giving free hand to businesses. They say they provide employment opportunities to our people and work here. We provide you electricity, we provide you roads, we provide you everything which is needed for establishing an organization. Next commander, social factors, social culture factor. What are the population here? Social culture factor which includes, it includes population size. Population size क्या है? Demographic segmentation means they divide how many people are spend money for their children. The company are making their pods. The demography I told you, it's not demographic. Population generally means, army, men, women's, बच्चे, okay, अमीर, गरीब, how many days population wise, income wise categorize करना is common to demography. Means divide the people according to needs and taste, or we can say men and women, their fashion wise, their income wise. These are called demographic factor. The company's interest in the part. We are offering goods for which group? हम बच्चों के लिए goods बना रहे हैं. For example, salad. ठीक है, salad किसके लिए बनता है? बच्चों के लिए. Okay, I understand the boys and girls who are under 3 years of age or 4 years of age. Now, ये आदमी के लिए तो बनता नहीं है, but they satisfy the women first in that category because माँ को satisfy करते हैं. You understand that? When you see a salad ad, you always see the mother. You know, it's very rare to see the father in that. You see the mother because mother का एक represent बना है. She cares. वो हमारी care करती है. It doesn't mean कि father doesn't care, but I'm offering a mind setup because they see that in India, generally बच्चों का ख्याल कौन होती है? माँ रखती है. तो माँ एक figure दिखाई जाती है because it can easily satisfy, it can easily nurturing them. So means that say demography income. Then they divide in the income group. What type of income group? How many person are there? How many पर्सन आर इन इंडिया दोज हु आर अर्निंग मोर देन 1 लाख रुपीस, तो उनके लिए अलग ब्रांड्स के कपड़े निकाले जाते हैं या उनके लिए अलग कंपनी निकालते हैं. दोज हु आर अर्निंग लेसर उनके लिए अलग. मी हाउ मेनी पर्सन आर स्पेंडिंग ऑन, एक बंदा अपने आप में कितने अपने लिए कितना खर्च करता है या अपनी फैमिली में कितना खर्च करता है, कितनी उसकी सेविंग हैबिट है. दीज आर थिंग. व्हाट इज द लाइफस्टाइल कल्चर क्या है. देयर लॉट मेनी कंपनीज आर देयर ओपनिंग, ठीक है, दे हैव यू सीन द ब्रांड लाइक Madam, they are offering very high quality of product at very high prices. Now why they are offering? Because they say our customers, not everyone. Same Apple, the cost of the new mobile of the cost of new mobile Apple is very high. उनकी cost बहुत ज़्यादा है ना. Why? Because they know that we are making product for the elite customer, not for everyone. They are looking for the lifestyle. They are looking for the income growth. Then come technological factors. Government is spending on research. How much government is promoting the research part? How much government is promoting? The government say it includes engine efficiency, better technology. How many governments are seeing that? Means we're looking for the E things, or we're looking for now. You know that petrol depletion khatam ho raha hai. So lot of companies, the car market companies, are looking towards the battery operated cars. Okay, now we mind how many government, what are government policies to promote that? Government इनको कितना प्रमोट दे रही है, कितनी छूट दे रही है. न्यू डिस्कवरीज में गवर्नमेंट कितना क्या प्रमोशन दे रही है. क्या गवर्नमेंट उनको फ्री हैंड प्रोवाइड कर रही है या उनके लिए पैसा प्रोवाइड कर रही है सो दैट दे फाइंड न्यू डिस्कवरीज. तो दीज आर टेक्नोलॉजिकल फैक्टर्स. इट इंक्लूड्स, ठीक है, फाइंडिंग द न्यू थिंग्स. व्हाट आर द टेक्नोलॉजीज आर अवेलेबल विद द गवर्नमेंट. Then come ecological. Ecological means concerned about the pollution. हमारे environment को कोई कंपनी कितना नुकसान पहुंचाती है तो stop that, उनको रोको या ऐसी चीज़ें अपनाओ, ठीक है, जिससे environment बचे, pollution कम हो, चाहे वो noise pollution हो चाहे वो air pollution हो. तो ecological things it means that care for environment. तो again company, ठीक है, those companies, ठीक है, who are not caring for environment, we need to stop them. Supreme Court of India said that you must stop them. You have to stop them और ठीक है send them outside the city. और कोई टाइम लिमिट दे दी है कि इसके अंतर्गत वो अपना कार्बन ओमिशन खत्म करें. अगर नहीं करते तो we can stop them. These are the ecological factors. Then legal factor. Legal factor means includes both the health and safety regulations, safety and security, ठीक है, legislations. गवर्नमेंट ने क्या लीगल फैक्टर्स बनाए कंपनीज के लिए, क्या टैक्सेशन पॉलिसी होगी, क्या मोनोपोली को प्रमोट करते नहीं करते, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ लॉज आर दियर. तो दीज आर द इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन पिस्टल मॉडल. तो लीगल फैक्टर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन, कस्टमर सेफ्टी. कस्टमर सेफ्टी के लिए कौन से लॉज बने. इफ कंपनी इज डूइंग अनलॉफुल थिंग्स, व्हाट आर द, ठीक है, एक्ट्स, व्हाट आर द रूल्स, व्हाट आर द लॉज आर दियर व्हिच कैन हेल्प द कस्टमर्स. तो एनी कंपनी when they exist in any market, जब वो किसी कंपनी में किसी कंपनी कंट्री में एग्जिस्ट करती हैं, एंटर करती हैं, तो लुक फॉर दियर इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स सो दैट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस थिंग देयर रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट टीम मेक्स अ डायग्राम, दे मेक्स अ प्रपोजल कि हमारी कंपनी वहाँ पर कितनी सक्सेसफुल हो पाएगी. बिकॉज वी कंपनी हैज़ टू फाइट विद द not only the internal factor but also with the external factors. And then whatever they make the ठीक है summary, whatever they make the proposal, they have to make the guidelines, they have to learn the guidelines which are there in particular country, internal or external environment. So these are the pistol model. Learn here. P for political, E for economic, C for social culture, T for technological, E for ecological, L legal and T for, ठीक है, ये सब pistol model. We represent PESTEL, pistol model. Now this is a part of macro environment. This is a part of macro environment, and just note down this thing. I hope this thing is clear. Again, if you have any query, please do write to me. Next topic we are taking problem identification and spotting trends. How we identify problem, how an entrepreneur identify the problem. उसको कैसे मालूम चलेगा where the problem lies, and how we spot trends. From where he can spot the trends, जहाँ पर problem exist करती है, and where the opportunity lies. So I hope you understand this thing, pistol model, macro and macro environment. If I have any question, please do write to me. Till then, stay safe, and take care. Bye.